Hey people, another video today. Today we're going to be actually doing something completely different. Today we're doing a Rainbow Six Siege tier list. Now, I've got all the operators from the new season up, so that includes Tubero, I think that's how you say his name. The dude that can like freeze walls so that you can't go through it. So let's get into it. See you in there. Alrighty. So these are all the ops. Um, I'm just gonna start from the beginning, which is Azami here. Oh, I barely use Azami, but her her gun's great. To use the impacts is very useful. Also, being able to shield off yourself from pretty much any direction and being able to have a timer with it because it takes a while for it to break. I don't use it very much though. That's the thing. I'm gonna put her in B, just because her tools are really good. Her gun's good. I just don't use her a lot. So if I used her more, I'd probably put her in A. Other than that, I'm putting her in B. I think this is Bravo. She's a newer op. I have used her once. So okay. I'm not gonna say F is bad ops. I'd probably put D as bad ops because like my non-used don't barely touch them ops. I'm gonna say F is like ops I have not touched enough. You know, like I haven't really used Bravo enough to judge where she would be on my tier list. You know, I think there's one to two more. Like Ram, I have barely used. So I'm gonna put a list of unused ops, I guess. So I'm just gonna throw her there because I've used her like once. I barely. That's the same with Fenrir. I've used him twice, maybe. I know I did once. Oh man, what's this dude's name? Grim. That's his name. I have used Grim a little. I've used Grim more than I have Bravo and Fenrir and Ram. Not more than Sens or Osa, but I his gadget's pretty good. The fact that I haven't used him very much. His gadget's good, just because that only if you step in it you can see exactly where they are. But that's only if you step in it. So I'm gonna put him. It's between B or C. I'm leaning C. I gotta go C. No, Osa. I love her gun. Jackal's. I forgot what. It's like the C50 or something like that. She uses. Her gun is amazing. Along with her shield, dude. That's. I I don't know why people don't use her more. Like she should be like unstoppable with her gadget and definitely with that gun. It's insane. It's a powerful match. I'm gonna put her A tier. She's pretty good. I don't use her very much, but just the fact of her the two combo, it's too good. Ram unused. Sens I've used a little bit. Enough more than these guys. His gadget is alright. It's not the greatest, just just because in whatever direction you throw it, it can create a weird uh like barrier that you can't see depending on the the trajectory. I botched that. All right, of like the little spinner thing, because with Senza's gadget, it creates like this barrier where you can't see anything for like a minute or two or something like that. So I'm gonna say he's a C tier with Grim, just because his gun is not the greatest. I haven't used him very much, and the fact that his gadget can just wander off, it's not perfect. Actually, I'm gonna put him D just because of that fact. You can't get exactly what you need out of it. Like out of Grim, you could put exactly where you want. But not for Sense. I think this is Solus. She has the detects electronics, which is actually really useful. The P90's a great gun. Oh, and her secondary is even better too with the SMG-12. I'm gonna have to throw her in B class, bro. The gadget's pretty good. You can see like it if if a attacker threw a camera down right next to him, you can see the camera and you can see where he is. So it's just like it's a pretty peak operator. Thorn is honestly one of my favorite apps. I don't use her very much anymore. I used to go off with her. Her gadget is mid though. Just the fact that it takes so long to go off, and they can just run away from it because the radius is not huge, but it's not small either. But her gun is great. I'm gonna have to throw her also in B class. Just the fact that her thorn isn't the greatest. It's good. You can fucking knock you, but it's not the greatest. Thunderbird, I barely use, but her gadget is so useful. You could just make a hub for healing. Get 3 of them all down in one place, and get like I think you get 20 for each of them. So you get 60 HP back for a second. Like you literally just have to run over to it. Um, and then you can also have a Doc and a Rook. Oh, bro, that stack would be insane. Her gun's pretty good too. I'm about to throw her in B class too. Two, bro. Has a great gun. I forgot what it's called. What kind of gun is that? It's the same gun as Valk's. It's really good. His gadget is very useful as well because you can stop pretty much any entry or any entry really. Um, as long as you can get it off in time. I'm gonna have to throw. I've barely used him though. I've used him. I'm just gonna throw him in. I barely used him. Ash. Okay, just you should know me by now. Bandit. Mm, I already know the answer. It's S tier. Just the fact that I used to go off with him. I love Bandit so much. You guys see my elite with him. I mean, I get headshots for days, bro. He's just going S. His gun's amazing. His gadget's amazing. I mean, Blitz. I hate shield ops. Alright, I'm just throw that out right now. I hate only being able to use the pistol, dude. I'm so butt cheeks with it. So I'm sorry, but the shield ops just going in D. Castle. Now, Castle's gun, especially with the ACOG, which is insane. I wish Pulse had that. Uh, his gadget's even better. I'm just gonna have to. I don't use them very much, but I know that if I did, I probably would go. I'd probably go off with them. I should probably use them more. Let me know. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see me play Castle more. But I'm gonna throw them like in an A tier. So okay. So this ranking, I'm basing it off of how much I use that operator and how good the operator actually is based off of what they can do. You know. So for instance, Doc is an S tier. Duh. One of the greatest ops in Rainbow Six Siege. You can literally heal to full HP if you're downed. Get up and just kill everybody. Bruh. Like, what do you mean? Fuse! Another S tier. Just the fact of his gun is amazing. His gadget's even better. You can go through hard walls. You can go through the ceiling. You can go. The radius of Fuse's explosives is insane. It should be reduced. I don't know why it's that much. Maybe not. A little bit. Not too much. Not too much. But Fuse is S tier. Glaz. Okay, for me, Glaz is one of my favorite operators. Apart from Buck. Buck is my favorite operator. Buck. I am Buck. No, I'm not Buck. I'm Jody. But Glaz, I love Glaz. I love the fact that you can literally like you're like a CIA sniper. You're secretive sniper. People don't know you're there, but you're there. You know what I mean? Like you could just throw a smoke down, uh, and be like 20 miles. Not really. In the game, you're only a few hundred yards, or few yards from it. But the fact, I don't know what I'm just saying. Glaz is amazing. That's what I'm just trying to say. Glaz, S tier. Oh, why am I forgetting her name? Oh, her gadget's so good with the pistol. She could detect electronics through walls, through anything. Her guns are great. Her pistol's really good. Her gadget's really good. I forgot her name. I don't know why I forgot. Remember it. But I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna put her A tier. I would use her more. I just don't because I like my other operators. But she just has such good guns and honestly a really good gadget because especially against Kapkan, dude. I always forget about Kapkan. I always forget. I should honestly use her more. Jaeger. Jaeger's gadget is one of the best because it gets rid of flashes, grenades, any throwables, uh anything like Ash's charges, like the explosive charges, Sophia's thumper thingies. Like his gadget is amazing. His gun's even fucking better. I have his black ice, who's I love. I need to use him. I used to use him every day, all day long. Uh, I haven't used him in a little bit. I should use him more, but I'm putting him S tier as well. Uh, Kapkan, I don't use very much, but in the sense of Rainbow Six Siege, he is honestly probably the best operator besides Mute, Ash, and Doc, I would say. But the fact that I don't use him very much, He has a great gun. I'm gonna put him A tier. Alright. I'm just saying, cause yeah, I should use Calipan more. Alright, on to S tier. See it. Don't use shields. Alright, we need to be a bit quicker about this. Mute. Great gadget. Can get rid of drones. Stop any uh wall openings. Great guns. S tier. Pulse, don't use very much, but has good gun. Great gadget. C tier. Rook, one of my. I'm gonna say he's my second favorite op. No, third, fourth favorite op. So putting them there. So I'll probably put them all in line too. Sled, don't use them very much. Has a great like silent entry. Great gun. The use of the grenades is pretty good too. I'm gonna put him A. Smoke, fantastic gadget. Keeps people out of the way, hurts them. Great guns. I have his elite. I use him every so often. I used to use him a lot. I'm gonna put him as tier. Probably. He's honestly my like third favorite op, so put him there. Probably put him there. Yeah. Tachanka, not the. His gadget's okay. His gun's mid. Okay, I shouldn't say that because he could literally take out a fucking wall. But I don't know. He's just slow, and I don't use him very much. I'm putting him C. Thatcher, don't use him very much. Fantastic gadget. Opens wall. Well, he doesn't open walls. He stops like Bandit and Cade and Butte from their gadgets being used on walls and stuff for a limited time, so that like that Thermite or Habana can open the wall. And I don't use him very much, but he's a fantastic operator, so I'm gonna put him at A tier. I'm probably gonna do the same thing for Thermite, although I do use him a lot more than do Thatcher, because his gadget is amazing. You can open a full wall, and his guns are great. I'm gonna have to put him in A. Twitch, great gadget. I'm gonna say like a medium. It's an in between a mid and great gun. Just because the recoil is ridiculous. But the fact that I haven't used her in a while, but gadgets are good, I'm gonna put her at B. Buck F tier number one. I love Buck, dude. I hate when people use Buck. Frost. Don't use very much. Good gadget. Especially when people don't look. Good gun, especially with the ACOG. Don't use it very much though, B tier. Blackbeard is probably one of the worst operators in the game right now. His gadget sucks ass. It's literally one shot and it's broken. Like, bro, you're supposed to cover my head. It's a shield, bro. D2. Valk, great gun, fantastic gadgets. Can literally have eyes on almost everything as long as you put them in great positions. Don't use her very much, though. Capital. So she's going A. Capital. Don't use very much. Decently good gadgets. Can smoke off an area or fire enemy off. Pretty good gun. Don't use it very much though. I'm gonna put him at B. Cav, snakiest operator there is. Fantastic pistol. Um, this the impacts as well. A tier. Echo, don't use very much. Great, great gadget for being able to stop diffuse. Other than that, mid gadget. Great gun. Don't use him like at all. I haven't used him in forever. I'm gonna put him in C. Actually, yeah. No, no, I think he deserves B just because his gun's so good and his gadget is really useful in certain situations. Habana. Great gadget just because you can change the size of it. Gun could be better because the bullets. I know the bullets have high damage, but there's only 21, dude. Those things go like fucking butter, dude. Fucking like nothing. And the recoil's mad crazy. I'm better in B. Jackal, great gun. Fantastic gadget. Gets fucking banned and ranked all the time. S tier. Mira. Fucking great gadget. So useful. Great gun. Has a secondary gadget of a C4 and the little pinger things or the little pinger things. You can't have both. I wish you could have both. That would be amazing. But S tier all the way, dude. She's so good. Lesion, you just. Okay, sorry about that. Don't know what happened. Might accidentally press something on my mouse. Okay. Lesion. Duh. Uh, actually, it should be a duh. The Ying. Don't use like at all. Will use on customs though. Gadget is fantastical. LMG is insane, especially with ACOG. It makes it so much better. I must have to A tier just because our gadget and the gun mixture is insane, dude. I don't use it very much, or else it would be S tier. Ela, good gadget. Can hurt you back though. Guns are good. Recoil on main assault rate or SMG is out of the fucking world. I'm put B. Sophia, good gadget, kind of like Ash and Captal mix. Uh, decently good gun, but don't use like at all. C tier. Dokkaebi A. I'm thinking A just because I don't use her very much, but her gadget is insane and her guns are pretty good. I just need to get better with them. But she's going A. Vigil. Okay, out of the sake of how Rainbow Six Siege players would say, Vigil is probably S tier, but in the fact of how I don't play him at all, I'm putting him A. Just because his gadget is alright, he's just a sneaky op. You know, he's got a good gun, or pretty, really good gun actually. He's got impacts. Man can hide from drones. I mean, not entirely. You kind of know the general direction where he is, but you know what I mean. Finka, great gadget for attack. LMG is stupid. A tier. I don't use it that much though. B. Lion, great gadget, great gun. Use him a lot more than Finka and all these other apps. Actually, no, I don't use him more than Asami. I'm gonna have to put Asami up here then. Yeah, these. Yeah. Actually, I'll probably put Thorn here though. These are more like that. Yeah. Okay. It's coming better. Alibi gadget is actually really good. Just only if they shoot it or walk it through or something stupid. Um, Guns are really good. The fact that you can just stand still and look like one of her things, and maybe somebody doesn't shoot at you, and have them like walk up on you, and be able to kill them. That's that's honestly A tier. Maestro, his gadget is really good. It's stupid good, honestly. His gun's great too. I don't use him at all, though. I don't use him at all. Oh, I'm gonna have to put him B. Clash. Maverick. Very useful gadget, especially with being sneaky and trying to get like a behind kill. Guns are really good. A tier. I use them more than I do these guys too. So, well, at least not in the videos, but I over my career on Siege, I use them more. Cade, fantastic gadget. You can put an electric claw anywhere you want and electrify a full wall. His guns are insane, stupid and insane. S tier. Nomad, good gadget. Can like back people off, create time for yourself, but if you don't like push them or something, they're just gonna get up and push you back. Um, Really good gun too. Uh, I use her more than these guys. I'm gonna have to put her in A. Gridlock McThickens. Oh, her gadget is good if you can plant the diffuser. If you don't plant the diffuser, mid gadget, based off the fact you can just stop people from pushing you and kind of like creating a barrier for them to push towards. Like you can like block them off from going one direction, so you make them go the other way. So you can only watch that direction, and they will go only that direction. Guns are great. Thick thighs, McBuys, going A. Mozzie, pretty good gadget because you can steal their drones and have even more intel. Plus, great. The P10 Roni is a headshot machine. If you're good with getting your headshots, bro, use Mozzie, man. Seriously. I'm putting him S tier. For me. Because I like using Mozzie. He's pretty cool. I don't know about any other Rainbow Six Siege players, but Knock, good gadget. You can hide from the defense, but only for a short time. Her guns are really good, especially with the ACOG. Oh, the ACOG on that gun is insane. Plus grenade, sneaky. Don't use her as much, but more. No, less than these guys. A or no B. My bad. Warden Has the same gun as Valk and Duvro. Good gadget because he can stop, or he can, uh, like, what am I trying to say? You could stop flashes. Like, if you get flash, you could just stop it. Um, so he's really good against Ying and Blitz and anybody that has flashes. Plus, he could see through smoke, so he's good against glass. I don't use him as much anymore. I'm gonna throw him an A. He's actually a really good op if you can use him correctly. Maru. Our candidate's pretty good for getting in quickly and like surprising people. And then her gun combos are pretty insane. I don't use her a whole lot as much as these guys, but I do use her more than these guys, so I'm gonna throw her in A. Goyo has it has a fantastic gun. I forgot the name of the gun. Oh, what is it called? It's the same one as Mira's, but it with the ACOG mixed with his gadget having such a long time period with it too, and I kind of use him every so often. I'm gonna throw him an S. Callie, good gun because you can down somebody in one shot, but also can kill somebody in one shot. But at the same time, that's just a headshot. So decently good gadget because you can stop electric on walls, can open barricades and stuff. I'ma throw her in A tier because I don't use her as much as I do these guys. My great gadget. Wish the timer was a bit quicker, but the guns are good. Don't use them very much. I'll throw them at B. Okay, so when it comes to like how good the operator is in Siege, it all comes down to how much you really play them because the more I play them, the higher I'm gonna rank them like these guys. But based off of how they are in Siege, like if they're really good in Siege, I'm probably gonna throw them here if I don't use them very much. So that's kind of how I'm basing my B off of. Ayana, don't use her very much. Okay gadget for getting intel just because it's a replica of herself, so somebody's just gonna shoot at it. And it gets her to look at them and it pings them, I think, for her. Um Great guns. Kinda like Ash in a way, just without the explosives. Don't use very much though, so I'm gonna put her in B. Orcs, fantastic gun, same as Legions. Love that gun. It's my favorite gun of all time. In Siege, at least. He can go through breakable walls, which can catch people off guard, and he can knock down like Monty while he's full shielded, which is pretty insane. Man's built different, if you know what I mean. Uh, but I'm gonna throw him in B, just the fact I don't use him very much either. Ace, great operator, has a fantastic gadget, great gun. I use him. I I haven't used him very much on the videos, but since he's been out, I've used him a lot. Lucy, great gadget. Has 4 of them now, which is insane. But they took away her ACOG on her MP5, which sucks. But it's still a good gun. So plus I do use her a decent amount. But yes, she's pretty good actually, especially in Siege, dude. She used to be even better with the ACOG, dude. I don't know. Well, I get why they got rid of it, but you just gotta live with it, I guess. Zero, I don't use at all. I've used him a few times. I barely used him. Even though he's been out for a while, I haven't touched him. His gadget's okay. His guns are pretty good. I'm questioning why the MP7 is on attack, but it's very useful, especially with the ACOG. Aruni has I'm gonna say she has like 3 gadgets, just because she could put like barbed wire down. Her main gadget, which is the laser gate thing, but she could also punch big ass holes through walls. So it's kind of like a big impact or a slow impact, you know. Plus her guns are pretty good as a DMR and the P10 Roni. I don't use her very much, but I do use her more than these guys. I'm gonna throw her an A. And then Flores, I've used once. Alright, I barely touched this guy. Don't get me wrong, his gadget is pretty useful. Just because as soon as you hit the explosion things, it will explode. You cannot get rid of it unless you shoot it like from the back on like the little red thingy. His gun's pretty good too, but I have never like really used him. So yeah. Alrighty guys, I think that's gonna do it for me today. I hope you enjoyed. If you guys like to see more of this, please let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe. It will be very appreciated.